Good morning, all of you. Welcome back to our course Big Data Analytics and Business Intelligence. So, our today's topic for video is logistic regression. So, in the last topic, we understand the concept of regression analysis, and we discuss about one of the type of regression analysis, that is linear regression. So, we come to know some points about linear regression, how it works, and what are the examples. Now, we are going to discuss a second type of regression analysis, that is logistic regression. So let's discuss logistic regression. So what is logistic regression? So logistic regression is one of the basic form of supervised machine learning which is used to solve a classification kind of problem. So this is what the main thing about logistic regression, and in this case the dependent variable is binary or discrete. Suppose you remember about linear regression, in that case we are saying that dependent variable is continuous or real, but in case of logistic regression dependent variable is either binary or discrete in nature. So binary means only there are two possibilities are there. Okay, only two possibilities are there. So in this in case of a logistic regression, you can expect the output in the form of true false, yes no, zeros ones. In this case means in this way you will obtain the output in case of a logistic regression. And one of the important thing to understand about logistic regression is that it is used to solve classification problem, and in case of a classification problem you have more than one category is involved in case of a classification. That means you are classifying one thing into n number of another things. So it works with a categorical variable. Categorical means what? Suppose I want to classify between cat and dog, so they are categorical in nature. Suppose I want to categorize the student based on their class, second year, third year, final year, so I can say that it is a categorical variable. So for that kind of problem you can make use of a logistic regression. And in case of a logistic regression, always we works with the concept of probability. That means in this case generally we try to find the value between 0 and 1, but in that case we are going to calculate the probability. Okay, in this case we are going to calculate the probability. Suppose you need to predict whether there will be a rain or not. So in this case there are two options, one is a yes and second one is a no. So while calculating the value, so in that case you will get some kind of probabilities. Okay, for example you can say there is a 0.4% of probability of rain tomorrow. So in that case what you will do, whether it belongs to 0 or 1, whether it belongs to yes or no. Okay, so in that case you need to decide a threshold. So that we'll discuss with the help of graph. So I need to convey over here is that logistic regression is based on the concept of probability. Here we are calculating the probability of a particular event to occur. Okay, and then based on this probability we can decide whether it is in the class of 0 or it is in the class of 1. So that we'll discuss with the help of this particular graph. Now here you can observe the graph of a logistic regression. So this is a sigmoid curve. Okay, in case of a linear regression, if you remember, we find the linear line, means linear relationship exists between dependent variable and independent variable, because we know that in case of a regression analysis we always try to find a relationship between dependent variable and independent variable. So we have seen in case of linear regression that relationship is linear in nature, whereas in logistic regression that relationship is sigmoid curve. Okay, here we find the sigmoid curve between 0 and 1. So in this case we get a value between 0 and 1. So this is a sigmoid curve, and here what is written over here, predicted y lies within the 0 and 1 range. So in this case deciding a threshold value is very important. For example, we decide the threshold of 0.5. That means for every outcome we are going to calculate the probability. Just we have taken a simple example that I want to predict the rain, whether there will be rain tomorrow or not, yes or no. So yes stands for 1 and 0 means no, there will be no rain. So in that case suppose we get a probability of a 0.4, then in that case what you can say, or you can say probability is 0.3. So what is the meaning of it, whether it is yes or no? So in this case it is no. Why is it no? Because we have decided a threshold value of 0.5. that means suppose we got a probability less than 0.5, then we can say that it is no. suppose we find the value of probability greater than equal to 0.5, then it is in the category of yes. So in this case, deciding the threshold is very important. Generally we decide the threshold as a 0.5. Above 0.5, whatever will be the probability, that will be treated as a yes, and whatever will be the probability that is below 0.5, that is considered as a no. So in case of a logistic regression, we got a sigmoid curve, and the outcome of that problem lies between 0 and 1, and we works on the concept of probability. So here this is the equation of a logistic regression. We have seen the equation of a linear regression, y equals to mx plus c. So similarly here we got a equation f of x equals to 1 upon 1 plus e to the power minus x. So this is what one of the equation. Another equation can be there, y upon y minus 1. This is another equation that we are going to use in case of a logistic regression. So in case of a logistic regression, you need to understand that between independent variable and dependent variable, that relationship is represented by this particular sigmoid curve, and in case of a linear regression, it is linearly being represented by that particular curve. So mostly I can say that logistic regression is used to solve classification problem, and in that case your output is categorical in nature. Now the next thing is simple example to understand the concept of logistic regression. So here what you understand that looking at this particular diagram, I can say that temperature, humidity and wind is there, and these three parameter we are passing it to logistic regression model, and then logistic regression model try to predict whether the weather is sunny or rainy. Okay, so in that case we can say that it's a classification kind of problem, because we are categorizing our output into a two category. One is a sunny and second one is a rainy. So we can say that it is an example of logistic regression. So here we can say that temperature, humidity and wind, these are independent variable which we feed it to the logistic regression model, and sunny and rainy, these are the dependent variable. So our dependent variable is weather. What should be the weather? Whether weather is sunny or whether it is a rainy. So this is a simple example of weather forecasting. I need to predict whether today's weather is sunny or rainy. So in that case I required independent variable temperature, humidity and wind, and based on this I am predicting whether weather is sunny or rainy. So this is a simple example of logistic regression. Then we try to understand what are the different types of logistic regression. In case of linear regression, we understand two types: simple linear regression and multiple linear regression. Similarly, in case of logistic regression, we have three types. So what is the first type? Binary logistic regression. As its name suggests, binary means what? Two. Suppose there are only two categories are there in the output. Only two categories are present, then we can say that it is an example of binary logistic regression. That means categorical response has only two possible outcomes. For example, I want to classify whether given mail is spam or not. So in that case only two possibilities are there: either it is spam or not spam. So we considered it as a example of binary logistic regression. Then another is a multinomial logistic regression. Multinomial means what? Here we have multiple outcomes, not only two. Binary means what? Only two. But multinomial means what? Suppose we have more than two outcomes, then we can say that it is an example of multinomial logistic regression. Here three or more categories will be there. Suppose you need to predict which dish is preferred more. Either it is paneer or malai kofta or chicken. So in this case more than two categories are there. That's why we can say that it is an example of multinomial logistic regression. One more type of logistic regression is there, that is a ordinal logistic regression. So in case of ordinal logistic regression, we also have more than two categories but the difference between multinomial and ordinal is that in this case we follow specific order. For example, movie rating. That means you need to classify the rating of movie, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But what is the main important point to note over here? In this case your outcome is ordinal in nature. That means it is giving in the specific order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these are the order. But suppose in this case we have seen the example predicting the dish which is preferred. So in that case there is no specific order is there. but in case of ordinal logistic regression we have specific order for your outcome variable. So this is what these are the three types of logistic regression. Binary regression, where we have only two outcome. In case of multinomial logistic regression we have more than two outcome, and in case of ordinal logistic regression we also have more than two outcome, but that outcome is ordinal in nature. That means they are giving in the specific order. It may be ascending, descending, or any specific order. Then we can say that it's an example of ordinal logistic regression. Now next is we need to understand what are the applications of a logistic regression. So there are n number of applications are there. So very important thing that we should know about logistic regression is that it is used to solve classification kind of problem. Classification means what? Where outcome is categorical in nature, where you can categorize your outcome, whether it is spam or not, whether it is male or female, whether the weather is sunny or cloudy. That means you are going to categorize your outcome. So at that time you are going to apply logistic regression. So very first thing where you can apply logistic regression, spam detection, detecting the given mail is spam or not. So in that case two possibilities are there. Then cancer detection is there. Based on the image of a tumor we need to predict whether the person is suffering from cancer or not, that particular cell is cancerous or not. So in this case you will get answer in terms of yes, no, true, false, 0, 1. In this way you will get an answer in case of a logistic regression. Then you can also use it for fraud detection, whether based on the data you can say that whether fraud is happened with that particular data or not, yes or no. So again you are going to make use of fraud detection. Then you can also use logistic regression for sentiment analysis, because in case of sentiment analysis you try to understand the sentiment, whether the sentiment is positive or negative. Suppose I have given one sentence, so you need to identify whether this sentiment for that sentence is positive or negative. Suppose I am saying that we'll get a simple example to understand the concept of sentiment analysis. Suppose I am saying that this movie is very good. So what do you understand? Whether the sentiment is positive or negative? Yes, it is positive. Why? Because that particular sentence consists of a positive word. That this movie is good. Good is a part of a positive. That means I can say that the sentiment of that person is positive in nature. Suppose I am saying that I didn't like that particular movie. So in that case sentiment I can say it is negative. So sentiment can be a positive or it can be a negative, or sometimes it can be a neutral. So we can say that we can use logistic regression for the purpose of sentiment analysis. So these are only few applications which I mentioned over here, but you can apply logistic regression wherever you will find that your output variable is categorical in nature and where your problem is classification problem. In order to solve classification problem you can make use of a logistic regression. So I hope you understand the concept of logistic regression. What is logistic regression? When you are going to use logistic regression, what is the example of it? What are the types of logistic regression, and what kind of graph you need to draw in case of a logistic regression. So I hope you understand each and everything about logistic regression. So I'll stop here. Thank you.